Alright guys, I'm back with another video that I'll just talk about what I think of a game. I think I may talk about a few games here today. Um, I'm gonna talk about Minecraft first though. It's came out, it was like a year and a half ago, something like that. Like the beta version came out, and it's skyrocketed in sales. They have like near 3 million or something like that copies sold, and that's the legal ones. Think of how many people are probably downloading it illegally and using it. Um, but pretty much, I think the game is pretty good. Um, you just start off in this randomly generated world, and you have your fist to break stuff with, and you kind of want to start off with getting some wood so you can make some basic tools. Um, Pretty much, you go from there. You make your basic tools. You kind of build a house. At night, enemies spawn and you have to kill them. They're like zombies that just attack you with melee attacks. There's spiders which move pretty fast and jump far and are kind of a little creepy, especially if you have some of the texture packs I've seen. Uh, you go on and there's skeletons which have bow and arrows, and obviously they shoot you with their bow and arrows. And then there are these creepers which are like these green, like tree trunk type things that just explode when they get near you, and they're pretty annoying if you build on like a cliff, a very thin cliff like I did once, and your house gets exploded every night by them. But pretty much, you build your house, you can build a farm, you can build all kinds of stuff. There are hundreds of mods for it. You mine out diamond, iron, gold. uh those are some of the ores, and then coal, of course, as power, and you kind of use it to like use furnaces and make torches. And it's like coal stuff kind of gets you started in mining, and then well, not coal stuff. You make stone tools after you get wooden tools, but the coal makes the torches for you and helps you smelt iron and gold and diamond down into usable sources. You take iron ore and smelt it down into iron bars, of course. And the rankings and how well the stuff works, I believe, is wood and gold are tied. Then you go to stone, iron, diamond, and obviously diamond's the hardest to find. But there's this cool redstone. It's kind of like a power source you use as a wire, and you can make like cool contraptions with it. Like you can make doors that open when you step on a block or when you flip a switch or hit a button. You can make elaborate minecart systems, and that's just all the basic thing. There have been recently mods like Industrial Craft and Buildcraft that take it all a step further, and then Redstone Power, and they just take it a step further, and it's amazing what you can do. You can make automatic miners and quarries, and you can make all these elaborate systems that just do whatever you can think of. And it's really fun, especially the first time you play it. It gets a little boring if you play it a lot. So if you were to play it, I'd suggest playing like in half an hour increments, stuff like that, and just play for a little while and come back a little bit later or the next day or something and play some more. Because really, if you play it all at once and get from the beginning of the game to what is, I guess you could say, the end of the game, where you pretty much have diamond everything and your house is amazing, and you have everything from the furnace to the workbench to the crafting table to everything you can get. Once that's kind of like where it ends. And if you go in one day, you go from the beginning to the end, you get bored of it pretty quick. So it's a good game. I suggest you get it. It's like $20 right now before the actual version comes out. After that, it'll go up to like 25 or 30. That's US dollars. I think it's like 14.95 in European money. I'm not sure. But it's a great game. I would suggest people to get it because it does bring a lot of enjoyment, and it's fun to play. And if you get on a multiplayer server with like a friend of yours, it's just even that more enjoyable. Like me and my friend, we went on there and we made like, it's like the Zelda thing when you find like a treasure chest or something that's like do 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 do, and we made it into a doorbell. Like you'd hit a button and these note blocks would make that sound, and it's really fun. It's just awesome. There's so much you can do. You can build super awesome houses. Um, and Minecraft, it's still under like construction, I guess you can say. I believe they're about to be done. I think 1.9 is their last version before the actual thing, and I think 1.9 comes out like in the next week or so. And it's just they add so much stuff. It's really awesome, and they're working on like a mod community where you can go and easily get mods for the game, and you can do really whatever you want with the game with the mods. Like the mods make the game pretty much limitless. I mean, it's you can make nuclear reactors with mods. You can make stuff out of like you can make a diamond, or sorry, not a diamond. Well, you can make a diamond one, but you can make a pickaxe, an axe, and a shovel all in one, and it's just so much cool stuff you can do with it. And really, once you get the game and maybe add a mod or two after you've kind of like beat the game, I guess you can say, it expands it, and it's like never-ending fun, and it's just, if you're bored one day, it's a great way to pass the time. I've done that plenty of times. Um, well, I guess that about covers Minecraft. Oh, one more thing about it. Notch, the creator, is amazingly awesome. He's like says the funniest things, and it's pretty cool, like what he does. And he has like his company or whatever, the Notch company, and he's got like the Notch Tumblr or whatever it's called, and the Twitter, and so you get constant updates. You can add them on Facebook, stuff like that. A next game, I guess, to kind of come after Minecraft would be Terraria, which you guys have probably heard of. It's the 2D equivalent of Minecraft, but it's a little more, I don't want to say advanced. It's got more concepts to it, I guess. Like it has more, like, though Minecraft has recently added dungeons, it has more dungeons, I guess you could say. It's got boss fights, which you don't find in Minecraft, and it's two-dimensional. You break blocks, same thing you do in Minecraft, and you build stuff, but it's also a fun game for a little while. But if you were to play that, take it slow. If you get all the way down to the center of the earth in the game, I guess you could call it the center of the earth. I don't know if it's supposed to be based off of Earth. Once you get there and get all the cool stuff, it's pretty much over. It gets boring after that. So again, that's one of the games where you want to take it slow. You don't want to play it too fast, otherwise it's not worth your money. And from what I know, there aren't any mods of notability. I've never really tried it for any, so let's see, what's another game I could talk about? Minecraft. I'm doing a little bit more simple games with this, like with this rant, I guess you could say, of just games. I guess I'll take a moment and talk about Warcraft, not World of Warcraft like you see here on the desktop, but Warcraft, which there's 3 of them. I played the first one on the computer once, never played the second one. The third one is awesome, though. It's got a world editor thing where you can just like make your own maps to host on battle.net, which is their multiplayer, and you can make you can create the games, and you can host games whenever you want, and have your friends join them, and random people if you want. And it's another one of those games where you can just put so much into it and get so much more out. I mean, I'd love for Warcraft 4. It'd be an awesome expansion, maybe like better graphics, because it's an older game. It was in 2001 or 2003 that it came out, and it's an older game. It has not so awesome graphics. I mean, they're good graphics for the time, but they're a bit older. I mean, but it's another game I'd suggest. You can go to like GameStop or whatnot, and at least where I am, you can go to GameStop and you can get the battle chest for $20, and you get the game and then the expansion. And the campaign is awesome. There's so much you can do with that too, and you can make your own campaign matches and so much stuff. I guess that'll be it for this video. Subscribe if you want to. Send the subscribers that I have a message saying not to subscribe if you don't like me. Send me messages or post on my below in the comments or on my page of videos or games you want me to comment on or give my opinion of. Alright, thanks.